Love is beautiful, but sometimes it comes with heartbreak that stays with us forever. Sad romantic movies have a way of pulling at our emotions, making us cry, yet reminding us of the deep connections we long for. Whether it's lost love, missed chances, or tragic endings, these films stay with us long after the credits roll. They remind us that love isn't always about happy endings. Sometimes it's about the moments that change us. Get ready to feel every emotion as we dive into the 8 best sad romantic movies that will break your heart in the most unforgettable way. 8. The Fault in Our Stars. Few love stories are as heart-wrenching as The Fault in Our Stars. Hazel and Gus, two teenagers brought together by their battles with cancer, find a love so pure that it shines despite their tragic circumstances. Their witty banter, deep conversations, and shared dreams make you fall in love with them, only to leave you shattered when fate intervenes. The story is a reminder that love, no matter how brief, can be infinite in its impact. Their journey is filled with laughter, adventure, and the cruel reality of time slipping away too soon. By the end, you won't just be crying, you'll be cherishing every moment of love in your own life. This movie isn't just sad, it's unforgettable. 7. Someone Great. Someone Great is a breakup movie that feels like a love letter to healing, friendship, and new beginnings. Jenny's heartbreak over losing her long-term boyfriend is raw, but the film never drowns in sadness. Instead, it celebrates the beauty of moving on with unforgettable nights, deep friendships, and the realization that some loves are meant to shape us, not stay forever. The soundtrack is fire, the humor balances the tears, and the nostalgia hits hard. It reminds us that sometimes losing love isn't the end, it's the start of something else. If you've ever had to let go of someone you thought would be your forever, this one will hit home. And by the end, you might just feel ready to embrace your own next chapter. 6. Atonement. Few films can break your heart like Atonement, a story about love, war, and devastating mistakes. Cecilia and Robbie's love is intense, yet fragile, torn apart by a false accusation that changes their lives forever. The haunting one-take war scene, the aching letters, and the tragic ending all build up to one of the most gut-wrenching twists in romantic cinema. It's a reminder that sometimes love isn't lost because it fades, but because the world is cruel. Keira Knightley and James McAvoy deliver performances that make you feel every moment of longing and regret. When the truth is finally revealed, it's almost too much to bear. And that final line, it'll haunt you for days. 5. Marriage Story. Not all love stories end with a happily ever after, and Marriage Story captures the slow, painful unraveling of a once beautiful relationship. Nicole and Charlie's divorce isn't just legal paperwork, it's the gut-wrenching process of letting go of a love that still lingers in their hearts. The infamous argument scene is almost surreal, showing how love can turn into resentment. Yet underneath it all, there's still care. It's a film that doesn't take sides. Instead, it forces you to feel every tear, every frustration, and every bittersweet memory. Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson give performances that feel like open wounds, raw and unfiltered. Love isn't always enough, and sometimes the hardest thing to do is walk away. But even in the heartbreak, there's a strange, quiet beauty in what once was. 4. Brokeback Mountain. A love so real, so raw, yet so forbidden. Brokeback Mountain is the kind of film that leaves a scar on your heart. Ennis and Jack's love story unfolds in stolen moments, hidden behind a world that refuses to accept them. The Wyoming mountains witness their passion and their pain as years pass and longing turns into unbearable sorrow. Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal deliver performances that feel like poetry, quiet yet soul-crushing. The film doesn't just tell a story of love, but of loss, regret, and the tragedy of a life not fully lived. The final scene, with Ennis holding Jack's shirt, is one of the most heartbreaking moments in cinema history. Love should never have to be hidden, but in this world, sometimes it is. 3. If Beale Street Could Talk. Based on James Baldwin's novel, If Beale Street Could Talk is a heartbreaking yet tender story of love enduring against all odds. Tish and Fonny's romance is pure and powerful, but their world is anything but fair. When Fonny is falsely accused of a crime, Tish fights tirelessly to clear his name while carrying his child. The film paints a portrait of injustice, yet it never lets go of love's warmth and resilience. The cinematography is stunning, the soundtrack is soul-stirring, and the emotions run deep. It's not just a love story, it's a testament to hope in the face of cruelty. You'll feel every ounce of their love, and every tear they shed will feel like your own. 2. Past Lives. A gentle yet devastating tale of fate, Past Lives explores the what-ifs of love through childhood sweethearts who reconnect as adults. As Nora and Jesus navigate their reunion, the film doesn't offer easy answers, just raw, aching emotion. Their chemistry is undeniable, but life has pulled them in different directions, leaving them caught between love and destiny. The quiet moments speak the loudest, making you reflect on the people who shaped your heart yet slipped away. It's a love story not just about romance, but about time, choices, and the weight of what could have been. You'll find yourself staring at the screen long after it ends, lost in bittersweet thoughts. Some loves are eternal, even when they can't be together. 1. Portrait of a Lady on Fire. A love story so breathtaking yet so painful, Portrait of a Lady on Fire captures the forbidden romance between a painter and her subject in 18th century France. Every glance, every brushstroke, and every unspoken word burns with desire and longing. The chemistry between Heloise and Marianne is undeniable, yet the reality of their world threatens to tear them apart. The cinematography feels like a painting in motion, delicate, haunting, and unforgettable. When love is confined by time and circumstance, is it still worth it? This film answers with a resounding yes, leaving your heart aching in the best way. By the time the final scene fades, you'll be wiping away tears, longing for a love that lingers like a masterpiece. Love stories don't always end the way we hope, but that doesn't make them any less beautiful. These movies show us the power of love, even in its most painful and heartbreaking moments. Whether it's fate, loss, or circumstance, they capture emotions we've all felt at some point. And maybe that's why we keep watching, because even in sadness, love is still the most powerful thing of all. Which of these films left you in tears? Let me know in the comments. See you in my next video. Bye.